Hey everybody, welcome to another stream. My name's Corrupted2108, and this is the Going Ham Hot Lap. Why does that keep doing that? Pardon me while I fix my title, because my title keeps messing up. There we go. Now, tonight's Going Ham Hot Lap is another throwback, this time to sometime in the 70s. I don't exactly know what year this came out. It could have been earlier than the 70s, I'm not entirely sure. I wasn't alive then, but it's in my collection. I customized it. I figured, why not drive it here tonight? And that is this car. Hey, what's up, Gil? This is the Declasse Rhapsody. I want to say it's an AMC Gremlin, but I'm not entirely sure. But, another one of the funky vehicles. Keep teasing me, Dynasty, run a heist. Well, funny you mention that. I am actually trying to get, some friends of mine to agree to stream, and since we were going to have 4 people, we were going to attempt a 4-man heist. Which heist, I really don't know, but I'm kind of hoping it's the one of the original 5, because I've never done them. I've knocked over the casino. I've done the Doomsday heist. Myself and my buddy Mike have raided Cayo Perico I don't know how many times. I recently raided Cayo Perico with 2 other friends of mine, and we did it stealthily. Some guy kept running you over in a... Jesus! That's not fair. That's not fair nor fun for the person being run over. That being you. But, you know, my whole thing is, before you run a heist, you really should be at, like, level 30, maybe level 50. That way, at least you get some of the better weapons. Couldn't even get to my car. That sucks. That's just terrible. That's sitting there going, hey, we're gonna bully the low level guy just for shits and grins. I believe this car came out in the the I'm Not a Hipster update way back in 2013 or 2014. Wasn't a heist, it was just a guy running me over for fun. Yeah. That guy was probably like level 200 or something and just having some fun. The bastard. An RPG is at level 90 there, sir. Although the homing launcher shouldn't be level capped. I mean, I know online the railgun is not level capped, and the homing rocket launcher is not level capped at all. a bunch of the DLC weapons are not level capped, unless they changed all that. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah. Machine guns definitely take far too long in order to do that. I mean, shit, you can't even get the heavy sniper until what is it, level 75 or some shit, or 80. Well, I know that. I mean, it's the exact same thing with some of the vehicle mods being hiding behind the level cap, unless you do XYZ number of races in certain like class categories, like such as this, for example, I'm racing a compact. You have to do. What is it? You have to rate. You have to participate in a certain number of races, or you have to win a certain number of races in order to get certain mods for the cars unlocked. Unless you, I mean, and that's if you don't want to wait for the level your level cap to expire. And that even goes for like certain paint colors and shit too. It's fucking ridiculous. Sticky bombs do work wonders. That and proximity mines, but I'm pretty sure they're level capped as well. I'm almost positive that once GTA 6 comes out, everybody's going to be starting back at level 1 or level 0, honestly, and then we're going to have to, do the whole rigmarole all over again, trying to get levels up in order to buy certain weapons and get certain mods for cars and shit, even be able to purchase fucking apartments and shit. No, because the level cap, you can't like buy your way through. You actually have to play the game in order to get the level. Like currently I'm level 472. My first 100 levels or 105 levels, 102 levels were just doing the racing mode because that was the easiest way for myself to get the level up there. And then when I was able to, I played the contact missions with my friends. But I mean, a lot of my current level at 472 was grinding a lot of the special cargo missions, stuff like that. It's just so you can't like buy a shark card to get money, buy all the weapons, and then just blow the shit out of people. You can't, like they're trying to make it so that like new players, like even if like you were a player from 2013, you got your account banned for doing some dumb shit, and then you had to start over scratch, start over fresh from scratch, and then you can't just buy everything and then just cause chaos again. Well, I understand it would be fun to blow people up, but you gotta get the level first. I mean, my one buddy, he's only like level 102. He's only been playing the game for about 6 months. But I mean, I don't think he had really that many people to play with before myself got involved, and then another mutual friend of ours. But I mean, that's the same thing with any game. If you're going to be playing, online, there's going to be a certain level. level cap or learning curve where you can't just sit there and be like, oh, I can, you know, Call of Duty this bitch and then just, make people evaporate from a big time explosion. Unfortunately, you just can't do that. Yeah, but I expect that on a game like Call of Duty, but GTA, I felt more of a do what you want. Well, I mean, so GTA is very much do what you want to a certain extent. Like, the game has come a long way from where it was in 2013. Like, you were able to do contact missions if you want. You're able to do random events in a public lobby if you want. Deathmatch, team deathmatch, survival mode, stuff like that. And then with the expanded and enhanced, like that's on the Xbox, the PS5, and now PC, you can have, like, quote-unquote career paths to get started making money. However, they don't give you really enough money to start an empire. They just give you enough money to get started, and then you're expected to get the money elsewhere. I mean, I to be fair, I don't do those parachute drop zones. I found that they were just not fun at all. I barely even participated in team deathmatch. All I did was the contact missions, the racing modes. I've done a couple of the adversarial modes, like Motor Wars and I think I did the Tiny Racers one once. I've never done Deadline. That didn't interest me at all. I've done the ones with the airplanes, and they weren't very fun. OTB in GTA 5? What's an OTB? Made like 300 million betting on it. Oh, off-track betting. Oh, yeah, that's in the casino, but you have to buy your way in. So I think, in order to become like a quote-unquote member, I think it's $50K. Or you can buy a penthouse to the casino, and then you don't have to pay that, oh god. Get out of the fucking way, dickhole. Yeah, in San Andreas you could bet on the horses when you got into that small town, I think. And then you can bet in Los Venturas. I know that. I remember that. But yeah, there is a yeah, right. I get it. Yeah, I think there was when they ported the 360 version to, well, when they ported the original San Andreas to 360, there was an achievement tied to betting on the ponies, and you had to, I think you just had to bet on a pony and win. Which I only did that when I got to one of the casinos, because I completely forgot about it. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I still got to go back and play the one that recently came out. I think 2 or 3 years ago, the definitive edition of San Andreas. I've just been honestly putting it off because I hadn't played GTA 3 or Vice City, which I want to do that before. I want to be able to try to stream that before GTA 6 comes out, but I want to finish Doom first. Mom was breaking my chops once. I was playing Final Fantasy game. Hang on, let me get through this turn. Spent hours in the casino in the game. Well, yeah. Can't gamble in real life at that time, you know. Fucking might as well do something while you're in the game. Keeps you out of trouble and doesn't make you spend real money. Yeah, I have all three. I just haven't played them. Was through a blackjack game and a slot machine setup programmed in. Oh, you mean Final Fantasy 3? Oh, wow. The only Final Fantasy game I've ever played was 7 on the PlayStation 1, and it asked me to do a disc swap, and I did it the first time to the second one. I did it the second time to the third disc, and when it said please insert disc number 4, instead of doing that, I frisbeed the entire game out my bedroom window and into the farm completely across the street. So I never finished Final Fantasy 7. and I've never played another Final Fantasy game at all. Everybody's just like, oh, the new Final Fantasy game's coming out. You gonna play it? Absolutely fucking not. All the way through as a boy. Hey, some people thoroughly enjoy the Final Fantasy series, and I'm not knocking you guys. I'm just saying it's a really long fucking game, and I'd rather staple my balls to the ceiling before playing another game like that. Just how I feel. Right, right. Don't get me wrong. You know, nostalgia for certain games. I even have it. That's kind of the reason why I bought or I purchased when it came out the Crash Bandicoot series. I've played Devil May Cry. That was fun. There's a game that I really still have to finish on stream, that because I got 3 parts in, and during the month, I think, of Halloween or December even, because I get busy, work got busy and I couldn't finish it, but I still have to go back and finish Blood Rain, and then start and finish the second Blood Rain. And those games I thoroughly enjoyed. I thought the storytelling was really good, and it was God damn it. It was a the action, the action and the combat was I thought very well done for both the first game and the sequel. The first 3 parts are on my YouTube channel as well. There are a couple RPGs that I will be playing, hopefully sometime this year, and that being the Darksiders series, the story of the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse. You have War, Death, and Fury, although originally she was either Plague or Pestilence. And then there was Darksiders Genesis, which was a 2-player, and I'm kind of hoping that THQ Nordic will actually make a true 4th Darksiders that would be pretty cool. Like the original medieval game. I played either Medieval 1 or Medieval 2 on the PlayStation 1. That was fun. I enjoyed that. I'm sure anything's possible with the Switch 2 just coming out. You never know what's going to be added to the eShop or whatever they call it now. And I think you're able to get some of the GameCube games on the Switch 2 for Nintendo Online, I think. I still play the Switch. So my Switch OLED, so like I'm not even in the market for buying another Switch yet. I don't shit, I only bought the OLED to play fucking Mario Kart. So I don't think they're gonna shut down the Nintendo Online store because of the Switch 2, because it's whoa, okay. The Switch 2 will use the exact same thing, because a lot of the games for Switch 1 are going to get updates for it. I mean, right now I think there's only a handful, maybe a dozen at most right now, but I know a lot of the games are slated for update so that they can run on the second Switch. It's not like the Nintendo DS or the 3DS where they just stopped supporting it after fucking 15 years, you know? At that point, you kind of understand. It's understandable that they ended support for it, because it's been a decade and a half. Yeah, Nintendo is saying that if you attempt to jailbreak the Switch 2, they have means and ways to disable your Switch 2, and it's like, whatever happened to buying the console? It's yours. Like, what? Sorry, but what? What are you talking about? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same reason why people buy Madden. I mean, honestly, and the same thing with Call of Duty. You buy what was it? Call of Duty Modern Warfare, that gave you like the quote unquote Call of Duty hub, and then you buy the game every year just to install it to the hub, and you access the game through the Call of Duty hub. Like, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. There's no reason for it. You. The same thing with Madden. You can, honestly, if you were to pay like, let's just throw out a number, say $50 for Madden, and then it's an additional like, $12 a year people are still going to play Madden with the updated teams and the draft picks and the this and the that and the new colors or the new coaching staff or whatever the fuck it is. And, you know, they're still going to make money hand over fist for the religious Madden players. And for people that don't want to fucking play Madden, like myself, we're just not going to buy the game. We're not going to pay the yearly $12 price. Like, don't sit there and be like, oh, it's $90 for fucking, you know, a game that, you know, the Eagles star running back is on the cover, and it's like, oh, okay, wonderful. Oh yeah, it's $80 for digital games for the Switch 2, and it's $90 for physical games. How effed is that? Like, whoever thought that at Nintendo was a good idea should be hitting the balls with a sledgehammer, honestly, because that's just ridiculous. I can understand, like, a collector's edition being close to, if not a little over $100, because you're getting the season pass for a game. You're getting a bunch of, you know, premium content. You're getting weapon skins or costumes or whatever. Like, that's fine. I get that. Like, for Grand Theft Auto 5 back in 2013, the collector's edition was $150 because it came with a friggin' hat, a blimp, the map. It came in a well, this is back on the 360, but like, it came with a whole bunch of shit, and I was called the fucker. Like, again, yeah, okay, yeah, fucking Cyberpunk. Oh God. Said Cyberpunk and the car spun out. But Cyberpunk, it was something crazy. Like, it was astronomical for the collector's edition for that game, and you got nothing because the game was fucking broken at launch. Same thing for I mean, not the same thing, because Titanfall 2 fucking worked right out of the gate, but Titanfall 2, their collector's edition was close to $400 or something, because it had, and there was multiple variants of it, but the top of the line collector's edition, excuse me, came with a statue of the Titan that you were piloting, and that thing was like 2 feet tall on its own. Like, that makes sense to sell that as a collector's edition and get the game, get the ultimate edition, whatever you want to call it. Don't just sit there and hand me a lot of bullshit like, oh, my game's broken, but here's $200 that's going to cost to get the collector's edition for something you're not going to be able to play for a year and a half. Like, dude. Sad thing is, the Tomb Raider game that came out, all sorts of shit. Didn't even really use the art. Well, yeah, the art. I mean, the art book is for, you know, people that have played, what, the 1 through 6 on the PlayStation 1 and PC, back when Lara Croft had triangle boobs. Mind you, that era of gaming was peak at that time. It's like, oh my God, it's 3D. Well, kind of. The polygons of today's era was not there, but, you know. But I mean, even the remastered Tomb Raider games, you can go back to that polygonal build of Tomb Raider, and it's fucking great. Caused the video game to crash. Yeah. I mean, it's only a matter of time. I mean, especially with the economy the way it is with the tariffs and shit. And now that, like, consoles are going to be fucking astronomical now, because I mean, it's $730 for a PlayStation 5 Pro. Get the fuck out of there, out of here. I'm not buying a PlayStation ever at that point. At this point, there's no need. There's really no need. I have my Xbox. Xbox works. It's fine. Yeah, right. She's got a belly button. I mean, you can see the belly button. So I mean, that says a lot, because back on the PS1, you didn't know where the shirt ended and the pants began, because it all just kind of blended together for a time. Especially on a CRT television, a tube, if you will. Oh God! Like, get out of the way, asshole. Okay. Mom said that a lot of switches are coming with broken screens. Oh, no, actually, so what happened was, especially in New York, there was a GameStop that was stapling the receipts for pre-orders to the boxes, and they were using a staple gun instead of just like a stapler, like to just staple it to the top flap, and they were stapling it to like the middle of the box, and the staple would go through the receipt, through the box, and into the fucking screen. Yeah, I saw the report today on the first time I saw it was on Twitter, and then I was reading about it because somebody had shared it on Facebook, and I was just like, no wonder why like people are up in arms, because it happened to a handful of pre-orders, and people are like, what the fuck? Like, nobody thought that, oh hey, it's still fucking cardboard, idiot. Why are you doing this? When I worked for GameStop way the fuck back when, if we had a midnight release or whatever, or for a console or a game or whatever, we were calling up the customers that day, going, "Hey, we're reminding you that the game or console or insert whatever here is coming out. However, if you do get the chance, can you come in earlier in the day to pay it off? That way we can just sit there and be like, oh, you're so and so, here's your game, have a great day." And that was it. Like, we were doing that instead of stapling it to fucking game boxes or console boxes and shit like that. Whoever did that and thought that was a good idea, some of the smoothest brain people I've ever heard of. Oh, you're damn right people are going to get fired. Every single one of them should get fired. Staple their nuts to the desk. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Right there with you, I know I'd be sitting there hunting fucking bear if that were the case. I just spent $500 on this Nintendo Switch 2 to play Mario Kart with my cousin, and I can't do that because the screen's fucking broken. I'm not gonna sit there and piss and moan the Nintendo. I'm gonna piss and moan the GameStop, because they're the ones that are gonna be replacing it, not Nintendo. And really, it should come out of that fucker's paycheck too. hey, you know, you would have gotten a paycheck, but you decided to staple fucking 30 receipts to 30 boxes because you're a fucking moron. Well, you weren't the one stapling, receipts to boxes. Thank you. 3854.433, and that, whoa, shit. That will do it for tonight's Hot Lap. If you like the video, go and hit the like button on YouTube where it'll be. Yeah, it meant us as in them, of course. I didn't mean us as in you and myself, because I don't fucking work there, and I doubt you do. But yeah, that'll do it for tonight's Hot Lap. But yeah, I don't get people. I really don't. But couldn't take that. Yeah, nah. Shit. When I started working again, when I worked for GameStop, that was back in 2006. That was right after the 360 came out. I worked when the PS3 and the Wii launched back in 2006. And I was making minimum wage at that time, and it was $7.25. I could never do it now. I could never do it now. Not for I'd have to work 16-hour shifts 7 days a week. Smart name for a game. What do you mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, the Nintendo's commercial wasn't terrible for the Nintendo Wii, because it was supposed to be we would like to play, and that's great. Like, we understand the concept, but it's motion controls. It's called the Wii, WII, and trust me when I tell you, I worked for GameStop. Everybody that was above the age of like 70 trying to get this stupid system for yeah, you know what? I'm sure she was sitting there going, "What the fuck?" No, if a customer came in looking for the Nintendo Wii, and they were above the age of 70 at the time, and this is Christmas of 2006, mind you, they were asking for the W2. What's the Nintendo W2? Because they weren't understanding that it was Wii. They figured WII, it was Roman numerals for 2. I shit you not. But yeah, that's going to end it for me tonight, guys. I'm going to jump off here. Thank you very much for watching. If you missed the live stream, you can catch the video on my YouTube channel. It'll probably be up along about 6 o'clock in the morning, because I just send it through Wi-Fi. Oh, oh God, don't even get me started on Wi-Fi. Oh God, that's another story for another time. But best way to support the channel is hit the follow button here on Twitch. Go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe. If you do enjoy the yapping and the gameplay, be sure to hit the subscribe button. That's where you're going to find all of the videos, unedited, so you can catch my shenanigans and my mess ups there. Have a great night, and I'll catch you tomorrow.